Hey, we're back
Hello.
with another. I can't talk. With another episode of the podcast where those 20-somethings talk about how we're adulting.
Sadly.
Kinda. You're supposed to say you gotta act. Look, clearly Riley's not here.
Yeah.
Clearly I have I guess today Riley couldn't be here. Pour one out for her. Okay. So we brought the girl.
The bestie back at it again.
We brought her. Y'all seen her before, but now it's just me and her. So we'll see what it do. What do it do?
Guest co-host.
Guess. Okay, in true AK 20-something fashion, how are you feeling today?
Actually feeling quite well, quite energized for somebody who has not slept, which is odd. But I'm good. I'm here, awake, live.
It's giving cricket.
It is giving crackhead. Oh,
It's good. It's giving. It's good. That's exactly what it's giving.
Don't talk about me now, not too much.
I'm
too
just
much.
saying.
But how are you feeling today?
I don't know. I'm okay. I'm happy. In a good mood. Not that tired, surprisingly.
True.
I took a little mini nap yesterday, and then after practice, and then I don't know what time I went to bed, but I'm okay. I'm not that tired.
Not as shiny today.
Had some Dunkin'. It's sunny
We
outside.
did. I was out when the sun rises. When the sun was rising.
With some rose.
Yeah.
Rose.
It was.
It's giving
splendid.
hood rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right. I was asleep.
Yeah. Not me.
Okay. What is your AK vibe of the week?
My AK vibe of the week is Beautiful Minds, which is the whole Ride Wave album. You know, my man, I will my man, y'all to death.
The whole
entire album has been on repeat for a good 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
The rest of the songs before that, everything was on repeat. But now for like the last 5 days, whole album. Repeat. If y'all know, my man will be in Philly.
Okay.
What's your AK vibe of the week?
Is it like all sad vibes?
No.
Because he's a sad boy.
He is. He do give a little sad vibes. But you know, his sad be hype. And you just gotta listen. He actually got a song about getting married on there. And I, quite frankly, will be playing it at my wedding. Anywho, Keisha, what's your AK vibe of the week?
My AK vibe of the week is Leak It by Ari Lennox featuring Chloe.
And how does that song make you feel?
It's like a really good song. Like, first of all, the whole album, that's from her Age, Sex, Locations album that just dropped. ASL, but not American Sign Language. It's from that album. And it's like the album entirely is good. My vibe of the week, not last week, whatever. But everyone was with Dulu. Was Boy by Ari Lennox, and it got Lucky Day on it. It's from the same album.
Mm-hmm.
Great, John. That album has no skips.
It does.
It just.
I have yet to listen to the whole album, but the songs I have listened to, great. Chef's kiss.
They're great. Like, and then Ari and Chloe just like vibed really well, like came together. And then Chloe did her thing. It was great. Because don't get me wrong, I love R&B pop Chloe. I love Treat Me and why can't I think of other songs? I know them all, and all of them. But her on like a slow, like smooth R&B track.
Mm-hmm. It's it.
It's scratching itch.
The itch, that bad itch that you can't reach.
Yeah.
It's scratching it.
Yes.
Okay.
On the back, mid back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ding.
One you can't get to either.
Yeah.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did that. It's just a really good song, and it just has like a lot of double entendres and like metaphors.
Sounds great. I'm gonna need y'all to tune into that.
Tune in. It'll be on
Run
the
the
playlist.
numbers up.
It'll be on the run the numbers up. Give Ari her Just Do and Chloe her Just Do. Okay? It'll be on the playlist though, so don't forget we have playlists. It's in the link in our bio. Or you can just search my name up. It should pop up because it's on Apple Music. Yeah.
Period.
Tune into some good music. Okay. Now let's get into... I'll let you say it. Go ahead, since you're the guest.
Tap, tap, tap in. We about to hop right in. So, first topic. The one and only Jeffrey Dahmer.
Not the one.
I'm pretty sure everybody has been watching the new Netflix TV show. Docuseries, okay. And it's been getting a lot of backlash since it has dropped. It has been trending. I think it's like number 1 of Netflix most watched shows. Crazy. But how do you feel?
I watched it, obviously. Everyone knows I watched it. It was watched. I didn't, so it was a lot. It was a lot.
I think that's an understatement.
It is. But that's just the it was a lot. It was a lot going on, and it was a lot like to watch, knowing that it really happened and how spot on some of the situations were. Like, it was spot on to the situations. Like, I just know. I don't know. I don't just know, but I just know.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. And a lot of the backlash is getting is a couple things. One is from them saying that the families of the victims weren't made aware of the docuseries being made. And then some people felt like they were glorifying Jeffrey, and then some people enjoyed it. Some people thought it was insightful. So it just depends on how you look at it.
Some people did say stuff about the compensation, even if it weren't given to the family. Some of them had kids or whatever funds that it could have went to, that nobody really got paid besides Netflix and actors.
So that I can agree with, like giving the families of the victims like some type of compensation. But I don't think it glorified him either.
I don't really feel like it glorified him. Maybe because I don't think it was really like it was in third person, so you didn't really get to hear much.
Yeah, like
from
it's not like he narrated it and tried to explain. Like you didn't hear nothing from him.
Yeah, and a lot of it was the victims, which was really creepy because a lot of like the testimonies and stuff was like word for word what they said in court and stuff, and I found that very creepy.
It was a little disturbing.
A little?
It was a bit disturbing, especially the one. I can't think of her name, but I know it.
I think it was. I can't think of the sister. That one was very like.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I cannot think of her name now.
Rita Isbell. That's her name.
Okay.
Rita Isbell is her name. Her statement was so much.
Do not take away from this, but the part I've cracked up the most about this series is when he tried to get that black lady to eat that sandwich.
She said, "I'm not eating it."
She said, "Y'all, his apartment been smelling like raccoon."
It was raccoon's ass specifically. It was Errol Lindsay's sister, Rita Isbell.
Okay.
So that's what I had to find. I have a list of.
Yo, I don't know what in his right mind thought somebody was eating that sandwich.
You thought you was gonna bring me a sandwich after I know you over there doing no good. Let's be for real.
Like, I hear you through the walls. I reported you to the cops.
He gonna say, "Eat it." No,
no, thank you. No. How about you try it first? Because I'm not eating. You eat it. I mean, he already be eating people anyway.
I won't be eating anything.
So he might as well just eat it.
Fuck we about, you know?
Exactly.
But me? You gonna try to be smart to her talking about eat it. That lady said, "Get out."
He was looking at her dead in her face, expecting her to eat that junk. No.
Are you crazy?
You expect me to eat that and your apartment been smelling like raccoon ass for the last 2 weeks?
Be for real.
Be fucking for real.
Come on. Like, ain't no way
wouldn't have been me.
Eat that.
Wouldn't have been me.
With the meat all sticking out. What kind of meat is that? What kind of meat is that?
I gotta stop.
Human liver is crazy. It probably was
I'm
fingies,
telling you,
like
it didn't even look like meat. It looked like a old dirty rag
just
stuffed
sticking out
between two
bread,
breads.
like shredded. Like he just
Yes.
threw some mayo in there. It probably was dry.
It ain't look like it had nothing else on it. Not need no cheese, no
He was dead
nothing.
wrong for that.
Dead wrong.
Trying to get that black lady that. What? That lady
Some certain scenes though, it was a little wicked.
with a little what?
A little wicked.
Wait.
Some of them scenes.
Yeah, that's true. It was a lot, but I don't think it glorified him. I think it brought, because a lot of people surprisingly didn't know that most of his victims were black men. They didn't know that, like where he lived, he clearly hunted around his house.
Yeah.
He lived in a predominantly black area. Like a lot of people didn't know that somehow. So
in a predominantly black building. It was
a black ass building.
okay. Give very much project vibes.
Come on, and he knew what he was doing.
He
knew what he was doing.
He did.
He knew that, and he knew that his white privilege would get him off.
And he knew that people wouldn't be searching for people like that in those type of neighborhoods.
He knew that a black lady complained about him wouldn't do nothing.
She complained several times.
Every day. Called the cops every day.
Then the cops gonna say, "Oh, we didn't know.
We didn't know. I called you every day for 6 months. You
Ridiculous.
ain't know? Let's be for real here.
BFFR.
Yeah, I think it was well told, in my opinion.
It was well told.
It was well told. The actor that played Jeffrey, he's a great actor. He's in American Horror Story. That's why I knew him at first. So it's okay. He plays crazy well. That man, his therapist is getting paid well.
I believe it.
Because American Horror Story, he plays a lot of like crazy characters. But for some reason, like, I don't know, like he just doesn't give me crazy vibes. But then he's acting, it's like,
oh no, maybe a little bit.
But he took off the last 2 seasons of American Horror Story because he said it was just becoming to be like too much.
Oh, I believe it. The way the stuff on there be looking. I don't even watch American Horror Story. Let that be known. I don't watch nothing like that. But the scenes I have seen on Instagram and TikTok, no, not for me. I'll leave it to you.
It's a little for me. It's a lot in American Horror Story, so I can see why he would need to, and I think he does. I saw in an interview that he does have a therapist that's like actively works with him and like.
I would need it too.
So I think like probably one on set, like
I would need more than one.
Yeah, he definitely has a therapist, like someone to help him work through that. Cause like season 1 of American Horror Story, when he was young, he wasn't that young. I think he was like in his 20s. He was playing a.
But you're doing a lot of development at that age.
You are.
So
he was playing a high schooler who, eventually throughout the season, you realize if you ain't watch it, that's on you. That's season 1. American Horror Story is old. There's spoilers, but you'll be okay. It's like he plays a teenager who is a ghost in the girl's house. She doesn't realize he's a ghost, but he's a ghost technically. Because he used to live in the house and he killed himself in the house. Well, death by cop. Suicide by cop. Because he shot up his school. And then they tracked him back to his house. He like was standing there in his room. And then he like went to reach for something and they shot him. They killed him.
I mean,
so suicide by cop. But he knew they was gonna do that.
Huh?
Yeah. So
Keisha.
He played, that's his first.
Keisha.
Yeah.
To the left. What is next on the docket?
Okay. First, before we get into more messy stuff, I wanted to give Solange Knowles her flowers. Solange made history by being the first Black woman to compose for the New York City Ballet. And if you hear the clip on Instagram, yeah, it's it. But we knew Solange was it, so
It girl.
Come on. Yeah.
Shadow who?
But it was amazing.
Because she coming out.
It really sounds. Yeah, they always try to say, oh, she's a Beyonce shadow. She's not. They're just in 2 different lanes.
2 different lanes.
They don't make the
Very
same.
different.
They don't make the same kind of music. They don't make.
It's not even the same kind of vibe.
But yeah, like Solange is very Afro, R&B, like neo soul, very feelings, and Beyonce is like pop, upbeat R&B with some stuff sprinkled in, but they never they don't really typically cross genres
But they
toward each
always
other.
dropping bangers. That's what they do have in common.
That's what they do, and they always support each other and with each other. So,
which is great. Y'all seen what Beyonce said in that caption?
might I suggest you with my sis?
Y'all seen what she said?
She said what she said.
Period.
So that was just something I wanted to do. But let's talk about Dani Leigh making Wildin' Out and MTV get B Simone to sit that episode out that she was on because of past transgressions and situations. And then Kendra G, who is a radio host, personality, whatever, reveals Dani tried to get her removed from the interview and basically said she wanted to do it with her co-host instead of Kendra. So, well, first it started with B Simone, got her off the episode. B Simone went on to a talk show. I'm not quite sure on which one. I don't remember which one. Went on a talk show and said what she said. She said it is true, and she just thinks that the singer is not mature enough to handle stuff like that. She said, I just don't think she's mature. I said, ooh, hey.
Now we all know.
Hey.
What the baby do?
Yeah.
We all know.
If you could stay with the baby after he disrespects you like that, you're ain't no way.
You're mad because she was flirting with him?
Before y'all got together? And then she tried to say that B Simone dropped a diss track on her. You took it personally? B Simone does not make music, and you took it personally?
That's true.
It's not someone that actively makes music dropping a diss track on you. It's a comedian. An actress.
She's quite funny.
She's very funny, but it's not like she's...
It was just a little kiki.
It's not Nicki Minaj dropping a diss track on her. Cardi B dropping a diss track. Lil' Kim. It's B Simone the comedian. Can you be my boyfriend? Like, it's B Simone.
That was funny.
And you took that personally? Come on. That's your fault at that point.
Tighten up, buttercup.
Definitely got to tighten up on that note. Yeah, she got... I also blame Wildin' Out and MTV. You go and sit me out or suggest or whatever that I sit out this episode because of a guest.
Now you're playing with my pockets.
Now you're playing with my pockets. And there's plenty of guests that can come on the show. Why are you punishing me? Because it's punishing me if it's messing with my pockets.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to punish me because of her insecurities and her issues?
Taking food out my mouth. Food off my plate. There's
other guests in the world.
Exactly.
She knew B Simone was gonna kill her with them jokes. That's what it was.
She wasn't ready to get lit up like that.
She knew that Nick and them was petty and they was gonna put them right together.
Exactly.
Because they was gonna be on two different teams.
You know they messy. Y'all ain't see that one episode when he brought that with who? That episode clown. His name Emmanuel.
When he brought Emmanuel Hudson, he brought the other bull from that video on there, and he killed him. He demolished him. That exact situation, and then he knew it.
Yeah,
because he killed him with that.
Killed. There's no coming back from that.
I would have loved.
Where his money at? He said your most viewed video got my face all over it.
What? Like nothing but facts though. Because when you think of who, you're not thinking about him. You're watching Emmanuel. I didn't even notice him on the side, just sitting there. He was literally just sitting there. What were you doing?
And the guys be like,
"On question, asking on question."
I'm telling you, that's supposed to be our video. Sorry.
Yeah, like no. And then Kendra G went on Instagram and said what she said.
Apparently, they met up.
Ate Dani up.
And then became
said
cool.
Her dues. Now they're cool in a video together, and Dani says to her, "You ate me up though."
I'm not admitting nobody.
I will eat a jean jacket whole and sweep up a beach before I tell someone they ate me up, and now we're cool.
Okay, every last
you ate me up on the internet. And now I want to fight you. What? No.
They became cool like two or so days later. It wasn't that long.
It was such a calm read though. Like it wasn't like aggressive one. Like when you watching somebody like argue on the internet or try to read somebody on the internet and they like yelling, you be like, why are you yelling?
Exactly.
Like you don't pay attention to it.
Why are you yelling at that screen?
You be like, calm down. Why you Kendra's was so calm, cool, and collected. She said what she said. I said,
That's how you was coming?
And you gonna tell her she ate you up?
You know the quiet ones, they eat you up way worse than people yelling at their phone.
It be so calm reads are better. I don't care.
I love it.
Calm reads are way better than yelling
Top tier.
arguing reads. No. So there's that. Then you gotta tighten up, Stink.
Please, Buttercup.
Ain't no way.
Please.
Ain't no way.
Yellowbone, please.
Because Yellowbone is clearly not what he wanted.
Okay.
So.
T.
This is like from like 2-ish weeks ago. But did you see what Erica Banks said about her friends in the club?
I actually did not. But
all right.
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Okay. So Erica Banks was talking, making a video on her close friends.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop making videos on your close friends because y'all celebs just feel like nothing coming out them close friends, and every time all you gotta do is check Twitter. That's all you gotta do.
Every time
it's coming out.
She posted her close friends and somebody leaked the video, like screen recorded it and posted it or sent it out, whatever. Cause they be adding anybody to their close friends. You can't just add anybody to close friends.
Real.
Clearly somebody in them close friends ain't like what she said.
Okay.
She
probably one of her friends.
She said there's a special look she likes to keep up, and if you don't fit the look, you can't go out with her.
I definitely did see that. I ain't seen that.
Yeah. So if you ain't thick, if you don't dress well, if you ain't cute, if you don't have a wig on and beat face and whatever, and you don't fit her brand, you can't go out to the club with her. She gonna say you can go to the cookout, but you can't go to the club.
Yeah, no.
What?
I feel like everybody got their own style, look, how they present themselves.
And that's why your friends leaked your close friends, because you say dumb stuff like that.
Exactly.
That didn't even make sense. Meanwhile, you saying she gotta be thick, hips, butt, thighs.
Not everybody built like that.
She wasn't built like that until that
everybody
BBL.
Go under that knife?
She went under that knife. She wasn't built like that to that BBL.
You want everybody going under that knife like you?
Now she wanna be busted Erica Banks. Girl.
You paying?
T.
You want everybody to look like that?
Like y'all you want y'all all to look
before don't look like
y'all want to look like Power Rangers? Like
unite.
Come on. Come on.
I'm pink, you yellow.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Like, come on now. Let's be for real here.
For real.
I just wanted y'all to hear that dumb comment. Okay.
Next on the docket, we got the rap beef of the week. All the girlies was arguing with Cardi. All the girlies was arguing with Cardi.
All of them.
Cardi cleared most of y'all.
Cardi cleared.
Her comeback.
Cardi cleared JT. And I love JT, but she.
No.
It was just
Cardi.
I don't even know what started. Like I can't even tell you what. All right, what started?
Cardi cleared Nicki too. I just want y'all. I don't even care if y'all barbs. I truly don't.
They can't be. I ain't scared of no barbs. I don't care.
I'm not. Y'all do what y'all do, but Cardi cleared y'all. First of all Cardi had to do was post that man prison picture. So that's all she had to do. Post that mug shot.
That mug shot.
Cardi ate you up right there.
Don't your husband still got an ankle monitor on?
And he's still on the sex offender list.
He cannot drop. He can't drop your kid off at school.
Okay.
Left.
He gotta get a ride from somebody else, and it ain't gonna be you.
Your husband cannot drop him off. He is not allowed on school grounds.
Like 500 feet away. Kitty took your child to the playground.
Kid cannot take him to the playground. Cannot take Papa Bear on the walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Papa Bear gonna be around grown folks.
And I think a lot of them, they all start with Nicki because everybody she argued with stemmed back from Nicki. And then they trying to say Meg and Nicki beefing.
Akbar.
Spit it
Akbar.
out.
I just want... You should have stayed where you was. That's all I want to say. You should have stayed where you was. Because how you come for Cardi? Cardi ate you up. Y'all went to text messages. And then you came back on Instagram and Twitter.
That's how you know she got ate up. When you got
and then got ate up again. And then you tried to clap a plea when Cardi redropped your tape.
They gonna say my
But
kids,
you made it. You made it your
kids.
album cover. Album cover, song cover, whatever, which one. You ain't care about your kids then.
My kids gonna see this. It was already on the internet. How you think I got it? They were gonna see it regardless.
All your kids gotta do is type your name in, hun. And I feel bad.
Why? But why be mad when you did it? You weren't thinking about your kids. Now, if it was like revenge porn or something, and then she didn't know, all right,
cool.
But you made it your
smiling in that
cover.
Girl. And they was trying to cop a plea, yo. That's what took me
Then
out.
Akbar got ate up by Hennessy. I said,
Yo, Henny don't play. Henny don't play. Henny don't play. And
no,
that's how I
Akbar.
feel about
No,
my
not
friend because I
Akbar.
don't play with her.
Is Cardi B with Rod Ali too,
Huh?
or is that just because I was going through Henny's story
Uh-huh.
and she like was just going like talking about somebody, and then she posted one. It was like this bitch name sound like a dragon noise. Rah. I said, oh my god.
Yo, I couldn't. Cardi was arguing with all the girlies.
I
I'm
was
telling you, I don't know where they
crying.
was coming from.
I said to her, I said, she talking about Rod Ali. That's the first person I thought about when she said that. I was crying. Yeah, I wish the rap girls would
I
just
don't
chill.
know.
But it's always the older rap girl.
Exactly.
It's
I don't really
not.
know why y'all be coming for Cardi like she ain't about to
It's the older rap
clap back.
girls. It's not the. It's not Lotto. It's not Lakia. It's
Shout out to
not
Lotto.
Mona Leo. It's
Love you, girl.
not Kylie. Like it's the ones that are in their 30s,
Exactly.
pushing 40.
Exactly.
Can y'all just stand up for me?
Stand up.
The young rap girls is collabing, doing they do. I'm
Are
ready.
they?
As soon as they try to pin something against each other, I'm ready and Lotto on the track. Like it. We need. Can y'all?
Y'all need to go
And
listen
if
to
y'all
Tomorrow too.
and if y'all
Cardi
are gonna argue,
verse on Tomorrow too.
yeah, like Glow
Hot.
Glow, like if y'all are gonna
Big
argue
Glow.
though, not the little one.
Big Glow.
But if y'all are gonna argue, can y'all like? Can we go back to like diss tracks, please?
Yo, some hot ones.
Like
I need y'all to.
when you think about
Go ahead.
female rap beef and you think about diss track. All right, I think the most recent one probably was still like the most recent one where you know they were talking about each other, like dropping back and forth, was probably Nicki and Remy.
Yeah.
Shudder? No one can tell me Shudder didn't kill Nicki. I don't care
It
what anyone
did.
says.
I don't care about your barbs.
Everyone be like, oh, she didn't Nicki drop. I don't care what Nicki dropped. Shudder?
Ate her up.
Sheather?
No.
I don't even know how to say it. Either way.
Crumbs. No crumbs. Like she cleaned y'all plate.
Clean.
She cleaned y'all Thanksgiving
or
plate.
if you think about like who's beefing? And they used to do diss tracks. Lil Kim and Foxy Brown.
All I'm saying is if your diss track ain't like Star diss track.
Not Star.
Star.
Why it take a second to
Star.
Y'all know me. You know, like I know. Yeah. Star
I still play that John.
No, Star soundtrack still
Star
gets
went
played.
crazy on that disc.
Star soundtrack still get played. There's no way around
So I'm gonna need y'all to eat the girlies up like that.
They're not doing it like that though. Jude, help the girls out. Cause Jude wrote that.
Okay.
Help the girls out, Jude.
Please.
Jude DeMorris.
I need y'all to eat people up like Eminem be eating people up.
The white man?
The white man.
We're not talking about the white man.
I'm just saying.
There's so many
diss
tracks and you bring up Eminem.
I am. Cause yeah.
All right, man. You just
it just
I don't even all right, one more. I don't even
while we're speaking about the white man, did you see Kanye in that
I'm tired of Kanye. Did you see that Kanye had Lauryn Hill's daughter in a White Lives Matter t-shirt?
Yeah, him.
Not even just Lauryn Hill. That's Lauryn Hill's daughter.
Seed.
That's Bob Marley's granddaughter. In a White Lives Matter shirt? Be for real, yo. I could have. Don't piss me off. That pissed me off so bad because if you pay attention to what your mother talked about, why would you put on that shirt? You're putting on a shirt that glorifies someone that tried to kill your granddaddy, probably your daddy, and tear your mother down, which is why she talked about what she talked about and the injustices in her music and everything she talked about. And you gonna put on a White Lives Matter shirt and then try to defend it and be so hyped because it's Ye? Don't nobody
took a picture in it.
Kanye? Kanye's tripping.
Kanye been off
now. Kanye arguing with Diddy.
He was arguing. Yeah.
Diddy, Meek.
He was arguing with Boosie, right?
Boosie. You know when Boosie say you wrong, you wrong.
Boosie try to be on everybody's side.
Boosie is living. That means you're dead ass wrong.
Crazy.
I
don't want to see none of y'all in that shirt.
Ever. Don't buy it. I don't care.
Get a grip.
Okay.
Buffoonery.
Last thing I want to talk about that I don't think So it's gonna be like a fresh thing. You know who Brittany Griner is, obviously.
Correct.
Okay, if you don't know who Brittany Griner is a WNBA player who is currently facing 9 years in a Russian prison for some BS.
Capitalize that BNS.
Point something something point something grams of weed juice, because it wasn't weed. It was
Yes.
like THC or something. I can't think what it
Yeah.
was.
It's either that or like one of the little pen
It
thingies
was
with
the
the
pen.
juice
It
in
was the
it.
pen. It was the
With
pen.
the juice in it. Yeah.
Good job. It was the pen. Not actual nothing. It was the pen. Okay. She's been in prison for 232. It might be 233 today. It was 232 yesterday, so it's 233.
That's
Yeah.
almost a year.
Um
Mm.
that's almost a year.
It's ridiculous. You know what I could do?
She's definitely being overcharged.
Yes.
There's no way around it. And a lot of people are coming out like just saying like free Britney, like just sending her kind words, especially to her wife that's home, probably fighting for her life because her wife's in Russia in a prison. She's probably scared.
If my best friend was in Russia in the prison, I wouldn't be able to do it, let alone my wife. Well, yeah, but
I don't got plans to go to Russia. Russia don't like niggas.
yeah, no.
They let that white girl go for way more than Britney had. And now Britney's facing 9 years. It's definitely giving political prisoner.
Yeah.
Um,
Joe.
okay. But so she has a coach, had a coach named Kim Mulkey.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Mulkey is I can't think who she coaches, but I knew it. This is why I gotta write stuff down. No, LSU. She coaches LSU, Louisiana
Okay.
State University.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that is the college that Brittany Griner attended. She was her coach, and recently she was doing a press conference, and they asked her, "Well, I haven't seen you say." He said, "I haven't seen you say like comment on anything pertaining to Brittany, like, how are you feeling about it?" And she said, "And you won't." Like when he said, "I haven't heard you say anything," she said, and you won't, like, and you won't hear it."
Excuse the hell out of me.
And I was like, "What?" Because Brittany's current coach doesn't let a day go by without posting about her and trying to push people to like um see everything.
Yeah. Excuse
And it
the.
was weird. So apparently, when I looked more into it, and I was listening to the Read podcast, and they mentioned it. They were talking about
Mm-hmm.
it, and she said that there's a lot that Kim Mulkey does like behind the scenes. Like she's
Mm-hmm.
like a bad person,
Oh.
and there's times where Brittany said that when she was her and Kim Mulkey kind of fell off because Brittany's gay. Obviously, she has a wife. Well, back then she wasn't out,
Mm-hmm.
and she said she felt like suppressed, like that she had to hide herself and like act like because Kim was homophobic, so she
Yeah.
didn't want to hear nothing. Like she didn't want nothing. She just was like, play ball. That's it. That's it. And my thing is, that was your star player for years. That's one of the best players to come out of your program, with you coaching specifically, and that's what you got to say over a little coochie. Be for real.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Like that's really crazy to me. I can't.
It's beyond crazy.
I can't even
And I wonder why people don't feel
comfortable.
comfortable doing anything these days.
Exactly.
Because of people like you.
Just being
Kim.
unnecessarily hateful. Like you're being
For what? She ain't do nothing to you.
didn't do nothing but try to be herself, and she said she felt suppressed by it. So now Kim is out here being
Kim.
the enemy.
I'm gonna need you to sit down, do some research, some readings. Cause being a lesbian, it's not contagious.
Has nothing to do with you. Will not hurt you. It's not gonna rub off on you.
Now,
She
if you're
doesn't want
suppressing
you,
those
oh white lady. She
feelings,
does not want
if
you.
you're suppressing those feelings because of yourself,
That's on you.
say that. But it's not contagious. You're not gonna get it from her being in your vicinity. It's not contagious, babe. So Kim, I'm gonna need you to get it together.
Seek help. Old bastard. I don't even know. But
Go
it's
to a
also
therapist.
crazy that the only reason, this is a whole different thing, has nothing to do with Kim. We don't care about you, Kim. But the only reason Brittany was playing in Russia is because a lot of WNBA players on all seasons go over to like overseas and play overseas because they pay more. Because the WNBA
Way
plays
more.
significantly less than the NBA.
Correct.
Meanwhile,
do your research.
When you think about it, a lot of people go to see WNBA games, but they get paid significantly less.
Correct.
Like if you think about probably her salary to someone like, even, I'm not even gonna say LeBron because he's been in the joint for a while. Her salary compared to like Ben Simmons or somebody.
Okay.
Even though everyone thinks Ben Simmons is a bum, but I'm so sure her salary is way less than his.
Look it up.
I'm so sure. Or hers compared to, or Skylar Diggins, if you don't know, she's a WNBA basketball player.
Great player.
Great player. Skylar Diggins. She's played for the Sparks. I'm sure hers is significantly less than DeJounte Murray.
Steph Curry. Somebody.
Yeah. I think Steph might have been in the league longer, so I didn't say him. But I know
He might have.
DeJounte. Is his name Dewante? I don't know how to say his name. It's a J. But it might be like Dewan.
That's true.
I don't know.
Please forgive us.
I don't know.
We love you.
But I know he's only been in the league for probably 5 years, 5ish. Because I feel like he got drafted around our senior year, if I'm paying attention correctly.
Okay.
Her salary is probably significantly less than his, which is why she had to go over to Russia to play in their league to get more money. But now she's in prison for 9 years.
Equal pay.
Okay. Anyways.
Cough up some money.
Please. It's
They work just as hard as the men,
if not harder.
Did y'all see them?
They have more to prove.
Did you see them? When they went to that camp and the boys had a whole workout locker room and the girls had like a little room?
I didn't, but that sounds about right.
It was a mess.
That sounds.
But that's all I'm gonna say.
Just about right. And everything, every school,
it was
everywhere. Football and basketball are prioritized way higher than any other sport. Or I'm sorry, men's basketball. So boys basketball is definitely prioritized higher than women's basketball, than girls. And I can attest to that firsthand.
Exclamation mark.
I can attest to that part firsthand. Or football is given higher privileges than cheerleading, even though we went out every single game with them.
In the rain, the snow, the sleet.
Just like them. Or
it all.
How they're over like volleyball when we deserve just as much.
Correct.
Have more, if you're talking about AP standards, volleyball has more championships than them. More Del Valle wins than them.
That's a little burn.
So.
But we just saying.
Hey. Don't shoot the messenger.
Our director at the time was also the football coach, but we ain't saying nothing. Do with that what you will.
And that's the end of tap being. So for the remainder of the show, we're gonna do friendship questions. Just cause it's called the and. I wanted to get the cards, but I always forgot to buy the cards. But we found it on Quizlet. So
college students, high school students, middle school students.
Not middle school.
Tap into the Quizlet. Just saying.
Not middle.
Just saying.
Middle school. Yeah, Quizlet has it all. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna let this one go first.
Okay. How do you think others regard our friendship? Just want you to know we're besties. We've been besties for 21 years.
It's been a long time coming. It's a long
time. We ain't going nowhere.
Unless I kill her.
Even though she irked me, we ain't going nowhere.
No, just irk her. Girl, seek help. Like I'm not taking her out for food later. Like now,
yeah, I love some food.
Like now, just irk her. Like I'm not feeding her.
But she also want me to take pictures of her, and we ain't agree to that.
T. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know how. That's a good question. I don't know.
It is.
It's because it depends on how you look at it, and it could be like I don't like. I just
The finger bite.
hopefully I don't know because hopefully it gives someone a little oomph because we've been friends for so long. So I don't know. You answer the question. I
She's
just
not good at this. I mean, I feel like our friendship shows a lot because we have two very different personalities, but we also act the same way, which is crazy. Like we have two different vibes, totally, but we still
like
act the
polar
same
opposites.
way.
Like polar
We
opposites.
click so bad,
She's down here and I'm here. Like
and we're
it's
not talking. She's talking about my height. That's what she's doing, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Just because she can reach the top shelf, I can too with a little help.
a little stool, little step.
But our friendship is like, it's beautiful. Like even when we argue, because but we still always come back together. Just give it a little 2 days or something. We gonna text
Give it 2 days
eventually.
until one of us got something to say to the other one.
Till one of us got the tea.
Till one of us got something to say.
But like we go out, we do anything. We can go around the corner, be on some white block, having the time of our life, and can't nobody question it because we go do what we want to do.
Her.
Period. We the top notch friendship. Just saying.
All right, my turn. I don't. Is this a? I don't know. This is a random question. It says, "What skill of mine are you envious of?"
I just want you to say, I'm not envious of her. I just want you to know that.
That's why I said this is such random.
Because I support everything she do.
I don't think envious has to be like a bad thing though.
I don't know, just the way the question, the wording
was
of the
weird,
question,
but I didn't want it to
give
be
me like I'm jealous of this child.
I didn't want it to be like, oh, she skipped the question. Like, no, I don't think envious is like.
But
because it depends. Like, I feel like I can be envious of the way you can word things better than me sometimes.
y'all, she texts me she sent me the message for me to send a response for her to send.
But they do the same thing to me. So
She's not the only one though.
I'm about to say
my sister do it too.
But people do it to me. Is where I can answer. I can do it for someone else. But when it's my situation, I'd be like, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm skipping.
I think I'm gonna just say her athletic abilities and her work ethic. Cause me, we athletes, we done that, but I'm not running the way she running. I just want y'all to know that. I'm really not, and I'm so proud of her for doing it. But me, on the other hand, I'm not doing it. And then, as for her work ethic, my friend is doing a lot right now. Podcast, big girl job, 2 big girl jobs. My friend's a coach. She photography.
Somehow, some way, I'm a coach.
Ooh, she be doing her thing. She about to drop something special. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but she is. Look out. But she just doing a lot, and I'm proud of her.
Oh.
Clap, clap, clap. My friend is getting her flowers. Period. Y'all, don't let that go to her head.
Okay.
Let's see. When do you worry about me and why? I don't even need the answer to this question. But Kidja.
Always. I do. I worry always. Especially, I worry about everyone around me always. Anyone that knows me knows that. But in particular, this one, when she goes out, I get worried. I sent me and her brother have a.
We got a signal.
We got a signal. We got a signal. So we need to go. I send him the signal. It's done. Like it's gotten there. Or
that's because Camya was in fact a homebody. But now I've been exploring been going out a little bit more, and it's not going too well with everyone else.
Don't say it like that. Like it ain't. It's literally just because it's someone I don't know.
That's true.
Like,
But also, even if I was to go out without her, she's still gonna act
but
like
that's a
that.
different one. That's my normal worry. When
She's
I
still gonna
don't
act
know
like that.
them, it's like, are they gonna murder you?
Yeah, they might.
And that's what scares me. I watch too much for you to go out and get killed. Okay? When do you worry about me?
I mean, we're gone. I worry about you often. Like, I don't worry about her like daily because I know what she doing. She do her same old, which is lovely. But I know people get tired of doing the same old. So you always gotta check in on her, even if just because. Like with her, she ain't. Well, that's a lie. She is gonna tell you when something wrong. She gonna tell you. But sometimes this is just subtle hints that you know is about to come before she do. So that's when you check in, tell her calm down a little bit.
Okay. This one doesn't even make sense. Who knows?
There's no answer to that question.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna skip this too. Like what? What?
Yeah, no.
All right, I'll do this one. The last couple were drawn. Like who wrote them? They didn't even make sense.
No clue.
I'm never asking her that. Like what? What aspect of my personality most shows in my face?
Her silliness / goofiness shows well on her face because she can't take nothing serious. And when you tell her something, she gonna look at you and smile hard, trying not to laugh. Like them ear to ear hard. Yeah, look at you. You trying hard right
Wait,
now.
why? Some boy in care class said, I'm mean." He said I look mean.
I don't
No,
know
he
why
said
they
I'm
said that.
mean, and no,
They
here's
must
why.
have called her in the morning.
It was the morning, but he said I'm mean, and he asked her like, "Do she even joke around? Like she just looks so serious." No, what happened
He's
was
just a goofball.
I went down and I was hanging stuff up, and the day before I had brought her a donut, and like I came back and I guess it was that same class. They was like, "Yo, where my donut at?" I said, "What? Who are y'all?" Like,
not the side eye over a donut.
Like what? And then he
What
was
y'all
like,
thought I was bringing a whole class donut?
"Oh, y'all ain't my class. Y'all better talk to her."
Okay.
And then he was like, you gonna bring me a donut? Like, you bring me a donut?" I'm like, "No, bro." Like, bro, I said, "No, bro." He said, "You said no, bro?" I said, "No, bro."
Keisha, I just want you to know she. But yeah,
Are you serious?
No, she can't. Let her lie to y'all. She's goofy as crap. Can't take nothing serious.
Yo,
Yo, she childish.
I wanted to do the goofy laugh. Yo,
y'all see what I'm talking about?
tell me that wasn't good though. Yo,
Keisha, which mythical creature do you think I'd be?
what?
That was the question.
Mythical creature, a leprechaun.
Coming at my height? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
You. Nah, like, all right, maybe not a maybe not a leprechaun. I only think of 3 mystical creatures, or a unicorn.
I can do a unicorn. Since you want to come at my height, I just want to try to know if she's scared of midgets. Since you want to talk about leprechauns.
Why did you say that?
Hey, friends. Okay, I think it's your
I'm
turn.
not. Never mind. I'm not even gonna try. What mystical creature am I? Can I be a fairy? I want to be a fairy for Halloween.
You don't give me Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell ain't the only fairy.
You don't give me Tink. You give me more so like Maleficent.
Maleficent is anybody.
I like Maleficent.
Be so for real. Don't piss me off, man. Maleficent.
I'm gonna give her Maleficent. Yeah.
Maleficent's not even a mystical creature.
She's
She's
mythical
a
in my
witch.
head.
She's a witch.
Are they close enough?
She's not a witch. She's a fairy. So I'm still technically fairy. Maleficent's a fairy.
Okay. I don't give you Maleficent though.
I don't want to be Maleficent. I want to be.
I ain't giving her Tink.
I want to be Periwinkle.
I like Periwinkle. You could be Periwinkle. I can agree to that.
Like, there's different fairies if you want.
I can agree to Periwinkle, but she was definitely not given Tink.
That's deep. Well, it says sign up and see the remaining card. Oh wait, I'm gonna sign it real quick.
The one after that is, what do you think my superpower would be? I can only see one more after that. So still sign up.
Superpower. Maybe telekinesis, cause so you can move stuff towards you and don't gotta get up.
Are you calling me lazy?
Yes, but was I wrong?
Yes.
So you wouldn't want telekinesis?
No.
You want invisibility?
I do.
But you give telekinesis. I mean, you don't have to be lazy with telekinesis.
She's telling y'all I'm lazy.
I'm not telling y'all she's lazy. She is, but I'm not telling y'all that. I'm saying telekinesis because she don't want to, like, sometimes you don't want to get out. You just want to hit a little and that will slide to you.
Like, come here.
Yeah.
Get over
the
here.
book I'm reading actually is about the girl has telekinesis.
Okay. A superpower for you. I would give her the ability to remember everything she reads. Because she reads a lot and she does like a lot of research and stuff. And sometimes it just slips her mind. So I think the ability to be able to remember everything she reads.
That's lit.
Don't you think so?
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. Oh, too, my bad. Okay.
The next one I can see is, what is the most childish thing you still do?
Me or you?
Both.
You want me to tell you?
And I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead. You first.
She still sucks her thumb.
She's still scared of the dark. She turned her lights off and ran in her bed. Just to let y'all know.
I'm not scared. I'm not as scared of the dark.
She's 21 and we're coming over the fear of her sleeping with her LED lights on.
I don't sleep with them on no more. I got over it.
Yeah, we did. How long ago?
A couple months.
Point proven.
It was before I was 21 though. It was like May.
Barely.
It was like May.
End of May. Her birthday's in June.
Wow.
Yeah. Since you want to tell the people, we could tell the people.
Could have hell, bro. Just like some of these are butt.
I believe it.
I'm not saying, I don't want you to answer. I don't think I have any. It's saying, what do you think my most problematic quality is? But I don't think I have a problematic quality.
Her mouth.
You know what?
Actually, I'm gonna skip that. Her facial expressions. Cause her face can't hold nothing. Her mouth is a little crazy when you do something to her. But the facial expression is going to give it away first. Just saying.
I can say the same about your mouth, though.
I'm going to be quiet until we get there.
All right, whatever. You go.
I can't see no more.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you know I'm a little blind.
I don't think we have one.
I don't think we have one, but the question is, what has been the hardest moment of our friendship? I personally don't think we have one. So we're going to go with the happiest, most exciting. Keisha?
I don't know. Do you know? No. You know?
I'm going to say us turning 21.
Yeah, that was fun. That was great.
It's been
Okay, I'm gonna rephrase and say when I turn 21.
Yes, because I was first and I had to wait.
She had to wait. So I'm gonna say
Patiently.
when I turned 21. Then it got lit.
Yes.
Not when she turned 21.
Correct.
You want a random story moment? Okay.
Story time.
Story time. Which one am I gonna tell? Okay. So I had an audition for school, right? When I was gonna go to school. I don't go to school, obviously. We've come to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Lit life. But I was gonna go to school and I auditioned for I had an audition. I wanted to go to a performing arts college if I was gonna go to college because I just didn't feel the need to go to a regular college because I felt like I knew I wasn't gonna do as well as I should have. Like I should have been doing like in school, and if you don't, well, even if you're like a theater major or a dance major or whatever kind of major,
you're still gonna have to take them.
You still got to take regular.
Them genetics. Yeah.
Yeah, and that didn't give for me because why am I taking math if I'm never gonna use it? And it just didn't sit with my spirit.
Deep in her soul.
So I was like, all right, if I go to school, I'm gonna go to a performing arts school. So I had an audition for I can't even think of what it's called. It's the one in Philly. It's not AMDA. AMDA's in New York. It's something School of the Arts.
Yeah, something School of the Arts in Philly.
In Philly. It's the red school. It's like the red logo and all that. I can't think of what it's called. But I had an audition for there, and I made everybody go. Everybody had to go to drop y'all. My mom, my dad, like my little sister, Shug went, and Camya went. So
I was there.
I'm
bright and early.
Shitting myself.
She is.
And I do
literally.
The thing
literally.
If I'm nervous, I like gotta play like a game. So I would play like Temple Run or like Subway Surfers or something.
Something to take her mind off what's happening.
So the whole time we're in the car and we get in there and everyone's sitting in there, you gotta sit in there. I'm like this. They probably was like, she's not. I'm like this playing Temple Run and texting my.
She's texting me.
Mid everything. They're talking, I'm like this. Obviously I didn't get in.
They ain't know what they was missing out
but
on.
Whose friend is going with y'all to an audition?
Early in the morning.
It was early.
Bright
and we had to be on time. Like it was early and you had to be like 20 minutes early than your actual time. Like that's
and then we just had to wait.
And you had to wait. It was a lot of waiting and there was a lot of like listening to them talking. Yeah. And then the rest of the story is I didn't get it. I took some chips and some juice on my way out. I don't even think I was supposed to take them, but I was mad. What Denzel say? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
And she did.
And I did. I wanted some chips. They had big bags of Doritos by the door, a little donut, and I took it. Hell, I'm leaving with something.
Okay. And I come all this way for no reason.
And then I was in the car, and I was so irked. And my dad tried to give me like a pep talk, how he do. And I'm like, just looking out the door to eat my chips. And then I ran up, just with a little tear.
Y'all, don't talk about my friend.
Just crying. And then I didn't want my dad to know I was crying. So I'm like, eating my chips. Like, and then I got home. And all I wanted to do was go to sleep. Mm-hmm. All I wanted to do was go to sleep. But I had to, at that time, I had to get a new bed. We had just moved into our new house. I had to get a new bed. Why I get home and that's the day they decided to get me a new bed. I couldn't even take a nap. I had to move stuff around. I was so
yeah.
And that's my story time of when Camya was a great friend.
Pray for her.
Okay. Well, that was the episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay. Well, that was the episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the podcast where those 20-somethings talk about how we're adopting.
Kinda.
See, I was hoping you caught the hint. Okay. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, TikTok, all that. Instagram at ak.20pod and on TikTok at 20.somethingpod. And yeah, DM us, talk to us, listen to the playlist, comment. You know, we're
Share.
on YouTube. We're on Apple Music. Apple Pod. All the pod platforms. And
Wherever
YouTube,
you get your pod at,
we're there. We're there.
Tune in.
And if we're not, let us know because we can get there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And tune in next time.
Bye.